So you always make the claps loud. Look who I got.
Hi.
I got Melissa here. She's gonna let freedom.
Studio B.
She's gonna let freedom ring. She's my guest for the day. Welcome to another episode of William versus the World. I know I'm late today, but that's because, I had to get my daily donut.
Look at this old ass flyer.
She's showing me old flyers from MySpace. Who put that up? Your mom?
That was me 8 years ago.
Yeah. Shout out to LC Shows. That one of our buddies that used to book us. I wonder what happened to them. Anyhow, welcome to another episode of William vs. the World. Let's all take a moment and celebrate our gift to continue our musical journey together here on another episode of William vs. the World.
Hey, Hans.
They can't hear you very well.
Oh.
It's just the way I keep it. Okay. You're just the eye candy.
Gotcha.
Well, I'm not the eye candy, that's for damn sure. Today, in each weekday, we're learning, chatting, examining the top industry stories, news, technology, and social media. Starting the day in your own life can be, well, let's just say, for lack of a better word, an adventure. So I really appreciate you all starting the day with me. This is the only music and news show about the music industry streamed each day by our band. We are a band, Presented to you by musicians. We are musicians, But not just any musicians like Melissa, the ones you know. This is the only interactive live stream and chat on the internet daily, where together we read, we dive deep, we cross-reference, we compare, and utilize the full power of the internet each day to discover, examine, and unpack a common sense approach visiting each corner of the music industry. This is for independent and self-employed DIY working musicians and fans of serious musicians everywhere.
Hey,
Look who I got, Gio. I convinced her. I was like, you got to come on my show today. She was like, what do you want me to do? I said, just be cute.
I can do that.
And then she's already doing it. So we've accomplished that. So, I mean, this is an interesting time. And since we're an independent band, happy Independence Day. Our authenticity, our data, driving and shopping habits are all monitored. That doesn't sound very independent.
No.
DoorDash, dating apps, and yes, absolutely, Facebook, music, and streaming apps have all captured our digital fingerprints. And that doesn't make us always feel so independent. Why is that so loud? That is crazy.
Thanks for the follow, Justin.
Thank you for the follow, Justin. I don't do that the way you do. Melissa does the thank you for the follow every time, and I know that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah. It's streaming 101.
Streaming etiquette is what it's called.
Adequate.
Yes.
Each moment of the working day, we have a consistent and constant supply, flooded with notifications, and algorithms, and bots, and metrics, and hackers, and cell phones, and social media apps. We have to maintain and somehow make our lives understandable amidst the noise and constant grip on our society and our children. It's true. Each day, we take a stern look here at the real music industry. That's what this show is all about. The real and actually unrecognizable music industry to consumers. an industry that's led by big tech corporations, litigators, and shareholders. That doesn't sound very independent. And if there's one thing that you should know about independent artists is that the independent artist industry, and that's separate from the music industry. Like when we think about the music industry, we think about Drake and Adele and Taylor Swift and Busta Rhymes. That's the music industry that we all grew up with and we can recognize. There's another music industry. It's the independent music industry, and that is where the music industry siphons its most authentic and legitimate pioneers and inventors. And the current math on that is right now the independent music industry is a $17 billion industry.
Wow.
But it's a $17 billion industry that's hidden from consumers.
Ed says it's loud because you're loud, Will.
That thing, some of them are louder than others. Like the clap is quiet. Hold on, this one.
Thanks, Steve.
If you were here and you just said thank you, if you just had a microphone and you just said thank you, we'd be doing better.
Well.
Do you want to hear about Elon Musk?
Yes.
All right. This is going to be a little bit different today. This is our holiday special. Start the fire because it's Elon's Pizza. Every time that I get
Pizza.
that's what I call them. I either ask people if they're ready for his Musk, or we refer to him as Elon's Pizza.
I feel like that is an actual pizza joint.
What, Elon's Pizza?
Is that not?
No, you're thinking about Elio's Pizza.
Oh, Elio's.
but he
Who here likes Elio's?
coming redesign of Mr. Musk's X. All these guys, Musk and Zucks Hacken. It's crazy. Eck. Daniel Eck and Muck. Zuck and Eck and Mucken. It's fucking crazy.
Zuck and Muck.
Zuck and Muck and Eck. That sounds crazy, and you know it does. I'm not being mean. I'm saying I got a funny last name.
Steve wants to send us a mic.
Everybody wants to send us mics. We're gonna get microphones. It'll be fine. One day when we hit the big time. What's the sense in getting a hand-me-down mic? We're working up to get something better, aren't we? See, the thing is, guys, is we're trying to upgrade. We're trying to upgrade our live streams and podcasts. And Melissa's a guest today. She doesn't normally want to do this. She usually has stuff to do. She's usually at work. That's why she's here today.
Mm-hmm.
She sticks me on this stream so I don't distract her or bother her from working. She's much more busy and important than I am.
Usually working at this time, for sure.
Right. That's why I come and do the stream, because Melissa's too busy. The mic is on the way. I promise you, we will upgrade the live streams and podcast audio soon. What it really comes down to, I promise you, is that we're going across country in a couple weeks, and we don't want to screw anything up. So we made sure that we were really prepared. And in order to be really prepared, you got to spend your rent money. Now it seems quiet.
Why is it so quiet? Is my volume down?
Hold on a second. What the fuck is going on? There it goes.
Volume all the way up?
I wouldn't mess with that.
I feel like it got quiet.
Well, Gio said we just have to type louder.
I mean, we could work on that.
All right, let's get to Elio's Pizza.
Rather have English muffin pizzas than Elio's pizza.
It's better than...
Sounds really good, actually.
Okay.
I would try that.
What would you guys rather have in the chat? Would you rather have Elon's Musk's Pizza, or would you rather have Hans Burger Helper? What to you seems less...
Geo, you rock.
Yo, that's so funny.
Can I show the chat?
Of course you
Oh
can.
my gosh.
So
that's
right now, if you
great.
act now, you can get yourself a bottle of this new cologne. It's it's Elon's Musk.
Thank you, Geo.
This is why Gio, just move here. Just move. Move to New Hampshire. Just move here. We'll make this all work out.
Salvatore.
Hey,
What's up?
I should have had Salvatore on for my guest this morning.
Hashtag not sponsored.
That is awesome. Come on, you guys wouldn't want to. Come on, all you handsome guys out there, want to spray a little Elon's Musk on your neck? Come on, look at you. He said, "Bro,
Bruh.
yo, come on, man." Say, "Oh, what are you wearing?" That's Elon's Pizza.
Yummy.
Like, like some people are like, "What are you wearing?" GGO, Panera Bread. Okay, what are you wearing? I'm wearing Tommy Hilfiger. And what you know how they do like on the red carpet? Like, I don't know, that when you get to that level of celebrity, when you smell like people, it's crazy. You're like, oh, you know, what are you wearing tonight? Ronald McDonald. Damn, what are you wearing tonight? Elon Musk. He'll make $1 billion.
Why has he not made
He'll make
that
$1 billion.
brand?
All you know all these guys do is make toys and silly shit
I'm
to
amazed he has not made that a brand. I'm really
Elon's then he should come out. Somebody tag Elon's Musk. Somebody tag him. Elon, listen.
Is he on Facebook?
He's somewhere. No, he's probably on X.
Right, I don't
Listen,
think he's on
Elon, if you're out there, all right, somebody do a clip of this and then put it up on Twitter. Elon,
Twitter.
I've got the idea for you. Elon, you can just keep it. I don't want none of the brand and the trademark. I don't even care. This one's for you. It's free. It's from me. One brand should be Elon's Musk. And obviously, Geo has the art for it already. He's already got the ad campaign set up. And then we need an equal, powerful image for Elon's Pizza. He said, I call it Tommy Pull My Finger.
Watch him steal the idea too.
That
Watch
shit
him
is
do it.
funny.
Watch him do it. That'd be funny as hell.
He said, dude, I'm ugly. That shit won't work on me. It's like putting a tablecloth with roses on a baby table. Oh my God. Damn. Damn. It's funny though. You guys are great. I hope you guys are having a good holiday so far. I've only smoked one joint this morning, but I plan on smoking several more. And then I'm going to go outside with my 100-watt amplifier and plug it in and play Eyes of Empathy until 6 o'clock. Just a bit people. That's how we're going to do it. I don't want to stay inside today because it's cloudy, and I like when it's cloudy because it's not sunny and I'm not going to melt. All right. Elon's Musk, he's coming and he's going to redesign X, which we all know is Twitter. So he's back again, guys. Elon is going to change X again, and he's going to get rid of a lot. Musk wants users to swipe left instead of right.
What?
Let's get into it. Look at him. Look at how happy he is.
His face. Like they captured that perfectly.
That's a good job. That's a good job. Another big change that no one asked for is coming to X, Twitter, the platform known as Twitter. No one's fooled yet. X is planning I like they did talk about it like it's a fucking. Even X is planning to redesign.
It's Twitter forever.
Okay, fucking Twitter, okay, is planning to redesign how it shows up in users' feeds by removing interaction and engagement buttons from posts. Because
What?
wouldn't that be fun to go on social media and not have the ability to interact with anybody?
What the hell is the point?
Well, if you take the social out of media, then it's just media, Melissa.
Oh my god.
This means that the repost, or what I understand is a retweet, the like and reply buttons will no longer appear on each individual post on a user's X timeline.
So does that mean you have to go to someone's actual page to see the buttons on the post, or you gotta
I don't know.
swipe?
Here is what X is going to look like without repost buttons on your timeline.
What?
I don't understand what the fuck I'm looking at. Oh. Right.
That looks like an app.
No, right here. Look.
Oh. Share, reply, hearts. Well, it's all still there. What the heck?
I don't know. I don't know what we're looking at.
Right.
I don't know what's going on. Along with the removal of the buttons, repost, like, and reply counts will also be removed from each individual post. Instead of tapping on a button, X wants users to swipe left or right on a post in order to like or reply, like a dating app.
That's so whack.
Well, maybe he's going to turn it into a dating app.
No. You can't be serious.
Well, if I would have told you 17 years ago that Spotify was turning into an audiobook app and a podcast app, would you believe me? See how that works? The apps can become whatever they want to, when they want to, Melissa.
That shit's whack.
The apps can become whatever they want to. SoundCloud, Reverb, Bandcamp, that's the whole thing about these things. Facebook, Instagram, at any time they can pivot. At any time they can predict. That's why machine learning predicts trends. It predicts what it thinks people want to do. And then the apps change and adjust themselves to be a product that is virtually unrecognizable from its origin.
Wow.
Music apps become porn apps. Porn apps become whatever. It's wherever tech and big tech companies and developers and app developers, they have used their machines to learn how we behave online by using Grubhub, by using Lyft, by using Spotify, by using Netflix, by using DoorDash. They've all collected our data for the last 20 years, and now they think that they can predict who we are and what we're going to do next. And now they've have their machines that make these predictions, and then whatever app you think you were on can change at any time. And these apps are built out of legacy shareholder apps like music industries and independent industries and movies and actors and deceased people like Marcus Aurelius or Jesus Christ or Elvis Presley. People that can't come back and get their royalties. People that can't meet you in court. It's all these apps are acquisitional apps that predict your behavior and then spit out what they think you want. And Spotify will change that time. It doesn't matter what it is. If people want to see bum fights, it'll change to bum fights. If people want to see naked people, it'll be naked people. It doesn't matter.
This shit's whack.
That's all I'm saying. Spotify, mark my words. Mark my words. That's why TikTok wants to become QVC. That's why YouTube wants to become TikTok. That's why music apps want to become social apps. Social apps want to become music apps.
I'm going to Blue Sky.
Do you see what I'm saying? But you do see what I'm saying, right? And they spend time connected as partners. And even when, here's the thing, even in big tech, just like music, when new labels come up, when new artists come up, what happens? What happens when a new artist comes up? Drake acquires, Adele acquires, the largest artists acquire and do remixes and scramble up the music, right? They acquire legacy shareholder music. I'm the first to make music and use it to get myself wealthy. Hey, there's a concept that works. But it'd be so empty without me. But that's what it's about. It's about acquisitioning other people's work. Elvis Presley, the Big Bopper, Motown. It's the greatest song in American history, the remix, The Lie. It's about large legacy shareholders acquiring smaller inventors and people that will protest and talk out against the system. They acquire them. Independents that are inventors and pioneers, true pioneers with new ideas, they acquire those new ideas and they either remix them or they hide them. Mm-hmm. So yes, these tech companies, you see, that's why there's video being added onto Spotify. Because Spotify is not set up for it quite yet. Spotify would love to be a social media company. And as you see, as we get closer down the road, you're going to start, that's why you're seeing now audiobooks in bundles. That's why you're seeing the freemium tiers disappear, because they don't need free tiers anymore. They don't need us to stream free music and free music. They only did that. They only allowed us to stream this type of media so they could collect data about our behavior over time.
You know, I find it really funny how all these
You gotta speak to the mic.
I find it really funny how all these apps just want to be something
else
that they didn't start out as, you know?
Yes.
It's crazy.
And so over time, that's why you see, look at TikTok. TikTok wants to be a record label. You see what I'm saying? And now you're seeing social media companies start to connect deals with independent distributors, and you're actually starting to see large legacy record labels are now starting to acquire small well, I shouldn't say small, but certainly independent distributors. They're gobbling them up too. So like, even if like, and we've seen that happen before, like, because our music is tied up with Sony and other places, yes, we're independent, but because a lot of these active subsidiaries or like acquisitional companies, if you follow the chain, a lot of the times you run into the same characters. Anyhow,
well, I'm going to Blue Sky.
She's going to Blue Sky.
So make sure you follow me.
What do you guys know about this lady here? Do you guys know anything about this? This is a big deal all over the internet right now.
Here we go.
Is this a big deal to you guys? Everyone's talking about the Hawk Tour girl. Do you know about this?
Yes.
Okay. How come Lexi didn't know about this?
I don't know.
I thought of
It's all over the internet right now.
All right, well, we're all adults here, you know? Apparently the girl said just spit on it. I get it.
You know?
Sometimes things dry up. Melissa, what is the big deal?
I don't know.
So,
Patois.
right, but the subject matter is her performing an act, right? Mm-hmm. She's performing, an adult behavior,
Yep.
right? Yep. Is that the claim to fame here, though? Is that it, though? And I'm asking everybody. I'm naive. Is there something that I don't know? Is there fine print? That's what I came on here to find out. Is it just that she spits on a stick and that's it? Like, is that the big deal? That's all? Why is everybody mad at this girl?
It's a big meme.
Put a 1 in the chat if you're mad at the Hawk Tour girl, and put a 2 in the chat if you love her. I'm going to put a 2. Oh, she's a porn star? I didn't know that.
That makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
I like her even more. I'm going to put a 2. I'm going to put a 2 for naked people. And I hope I don't offend all you people with clothes. There you go. So apparently there's no big deal. For all the Americans out there that are afraid of sex, usually this is American men. Fellow Americans, this is Independence Day. Fellow American men, don't be afraid of vagina anymore. And if you are, here's the thing, to all of the American men that are afraid of sex, ignore it and leave it up to me. All the men in the world that are terrified to talk with women about being naked, ignore the women and leave them to me.
Ed says he works with naked people. See?
Oh, shit.
See that?
I don't know what Ed does, but I need to I appreciate you guys. I appreciate it. So let's not get mad at the Hawk Tour girl because she is of age and she has challenged herself, you know, to adulthood, and she can do that now. So go fuck yourself if you don't like her. How about that? Unless she's done something else. Hey, look at that.
What? Why
Somebody-
are we there?
So it's an advert. I don't
What
know.
is this?
It's an advertisement. They're trying to get us to spend money.
What? Oh, reverb?
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to say, I didn't do that.
No, that's an ad. They're trying to get us to spend money on something. Look at that, everybody. Can you?
Reverb is posting us.
They can't see that. That's
No, it's
crazy.
funny. You know, you can make the chat.
I don't want
go
to see
away for
it.
a second.
It's a sepsis ad. All it is us on the internet. It's not. It doesn't matter. So here's another one. Lily Ann. Who's Lily Ann? Can you look at her up? Does that put one in the chat if you guys know who? I don't. Well, what the hell? I can't read. Can you look at?
Lily.
Yo, John. Some people do think vaginas are afraid. The people are afraid of vaginas. It's a strange thing.
Allen is a English singer, songwriter, and actress.
English singer, songwriter, and
Actress.
an actress. Okay, so I'm gonna read to you the story about her.
She's 39.
She's 39. Okay,
That's her.
that's her. She looks great. Lily Allen's husband, David Harbour, thinks her OnlyFans venture is great. So I guess Lily Allen has an OnlyFans. Who doesn't? I have an OnlyFans. Go check it out at WilliamSavantOnlyFans.com. I'm just kidding. But, you know, and Lily, she finds it empowering to sell feet content to her toe daddies.
Toe daddies. Ah.
I love this.
wild.
Listen to this. Discussing her toe daddies on her podcast, Lily said, toe spreading is a big, big thing. They really want to see me spread those toes. And apparently, I have a good spread.
Ah.
That's what she said. So,
Gotcha.
yeah, earlier this week, Lily Allen revealed that she had launched a foot content page just 2 weeks after she discussed the topic. And I guess the internet went ballistic on her.
For feet?
I don't-
For?
I don't see what's the problem. If you got, well, hold on. So apparently, people were mad that she was showing her feet. But, like, we show our hands in pictures all the time.
Ed says you could sell your feet photos.
Not without Melissa's help.
He has some nice feet.
Oh, stop.
I can attest.
So, the thing, not as nice as Lily Allen because she's got a OnlyFans
Got
page.
cracking it,
Right,
that's what I mean.
and everybody loves her. But apparently people were mad at her for showing her feet. I mean, this is Independence Day. Are we really in a time now, 2024, when we don't want to see hands and feet? I mean, we're people. Do we hate our body parts that much?
It's part of our body. What
Yeah,
are you gonna do?
but think of all the clothes that show like belly buttons or your big mouth. Think about your big mouth. Think how nasty that is. people's big mouths are everywhere. They're all over social media. They're all over your selfie, right? It's everybody's mouth. Everything comes out of everyone's mouth. Everyone's going in everyone's mouth. Everyone's mouthy.
Mouths are
This
really
right,
disgusting.
feet are covered up all day. This girl takes her feet out. Everybody gets mad. What about your ears? Your ears are kind of weird looking.
And covered in wax.
Right. Everything's weird. Body parts are weird. And you either get over the weirdness of the body parts or you spray a little Elon's Musk on it. I'm just
Available
kidding.
now in a store near
Available
you.
now, right? Geo Voice. All right, we'll do one more. Jimi Hendrix was...
Only because Cankles.com got shadow banned.
Oh, my goodness. Cankles.com. No. Oh. Jimi Hendrix was huge, and he was broke.
I believe it.
Michael Jackson passed away in debt.
Yeah, thousands.
My mother passed away in debt.
Thousands in debt.
That people, I mean, are you seeing what I'm seeing here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Debt
So whether you're
thing
Jimi
is
Hendrix or yeah, Jimi Hendrix was huge, and he was broke. Pete Townshend speaks on the reality of making money in the music industry. These are for all the people out there that think that me and Melissa don't appreciate the stars. You know those little stars, and you guys that subscribe to us and help us out. You guys have absolutely no clue how much that gives us an opportunity to just get some of the weight off our back sometimes. If you are a subscriber, if you are somebody that participates, I know Gio does and Ed does and Hans does, and those guys have been with us and are great examples of people that do this. But these little nickels and dimes and things, people might think that stuff doesn't help. Or there might be people that go, I don't know, man. Is this $1.50 going to be helpful? You know, is this FOD? Yes.
Very much so.
Yes. And not just, if that's not just us. All the musicians and working independent musicians, a lot of us are responsible for the music you hear in the lobbies, in the hotel. We're responsible for the music that you hear on video games. You know, when you ever gone into a restaurant, you're like, who's that playing in the background? And it's great music and it's not really recognizable. That's us. That's royalty-free music, independent music. It's everywhere. It's on exercise equipment. I know we don't get a lot of attention, but believe me, it's out there. And we don't make no type of money on music. We make zero money on music. And sometimes, if the deal's right, every show's different. If the deal's right, sometimes the show can help out a little bit. But the little nickels and dimes and subscriptions and stuff like that have helped us out, especially us. We're more like an internet band almost, where people get to connect with us and help us the most they can on the internet because we just don't have the big budgets to buy in on all the big shows, and it's really difficult for me and Melissa to save up money to release a single. If you've ever wanted to know why we don't have hundreds and hundreds of songs, it's because it's really expensive for us to create a song and to have people hear it. You know, it's thousands of dollars for us to drop even one single, 3,000, 5,000. That's how much it is for us to drop a single at this time and to have it benefit us and work for us correctly in our career. So I hear that. Pete Townshend argued that being rich was never a guarantee, even for the music industry's big names, recalling how Jimi Hendrix allegedly told him he had been broke shortly before he passed away. The combination of increased transparency that comes with the internet age and the radically shifting landscape of the music industry means that the image of rock stars as filthy rich individuals making bank on their music has been largely deconstructed. I wish it was. I wish that was completely. I wish people would start telling the truth about that.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we tell you guys, we've been ripped off before. We did buy-ons before. That's why we come on here and literally embarrass ourselves, telling you the truth about stuff that none of your other favorite bands would ever dare to do. Think of your favorite band. Think of your 3 favorite bands in your mind right now. Yeah, they're lying to you. They're doing exactly what we're doing. They're going, they're following growth hacks. They're climbing the career climb ladder, and many of us, and I speak for many of us, we start this off for the wrong reasons. Fame and riches and popularity and all the other manufactured industry features that come along with you meat gazing your biggest stars and star fucking the biggest posters on your wall. With the advent of streaming and the shortening of people's attention spans, I'm tired of that. My attention span is not shorter for music. Who are they talking about? My attention span is not short. A 12-minute awesome song is awesome. 1111.
Hey. See that? Real shit.
I mean, what the fuck? While veteran bands often ask themselves whether bothering with making a new album is even worth it financially, I can answer that question. When musicians make money, we lose on the product. We invest more into the music. We invest more of our time and energy and budgets into creating our music, and we get nothing. I promise you. For Pete Townshend, who's had the ample experience of how nasty the business side of things can get during his time with The Who. Now look, we're just sepsis, and we're always talking about how shape-shifting the industry is. But here's Pete Townshend from The Who explaining to you the same thing that William comes on and explains every single day. One shouldn't be thinking about the money when setting out to make a new record, he told NME in a recent interview. It's never been about the money. The Who never made any money from fucking records anyway. Our managers were criminals. Who's that sound like? I'd never seen a Who royalty statement prior to our first audit, which we did when we were making Quadrophenia. And that's true of our record label.
Yep.
Same thing. It emerged that Kit Lambert, former manager of The Who, had stolen all of the Italian publishing royalties to buy himself a place in Vence. I don't know if I'm saying that right. There are black swans in our business, and they are the ones that always mop up the money. I'm done. We're done here. Happy 4th. That's it. That's literally it.
I love that they said the black swan thing.
It's such a great note. It's such a great time. I hope all you guys have a great independent, dictator-free holiday. Much love and respect.